Throw all your burdens down. Yours is glorious heritage if you're black or brown. So in this poem, Rejoice, we've been able to identify 3 figures of speech successfully. Why did I bring it up today? Because I want you to also identify some figures of speech in the poems that I will give to you as assignments. Now I will do another poem as example. Then you do the subsequent ones. The remaining 2 poems, you will try to bring out the figures of speech in them. The other poem we want to treat for today is Nigeria. Nigeria. The poem we're trying to treat today is Nigeria. We have Nigeria, my country, a land flowing with milk and honey, my home, there is no place like you, richly blessed with petroleum, limestone, precious stone, thick vegetation and beautiful landscape, a paradise on earth, a tourist favorite. A tourist favorite. You only need to fight bribery and corruption, that shameless malignant disease, to completely be a heaven on earth. Now, this is another poem on page 165 of your English textbook, page 165. Now, we need to find out the figures of speech in this poem. Said Nigeria, my country, a land flowing with milk and honey. Now, the person is talking as if Nigeria is a person, no? That Nigeria is someone. So that means we also have what in that poem? That means we are able to also identify apostrophe in the poem, because it's talking as if he or she is talking to someone. Then, a land flowing with milk and honey. What is that land flowing with milk and honey? That's comparison. What is that land flowing with milk and honey? It is Nigeria. So we have metaphor, direct comparison. It's directly talking to Nigeria. My home, there is no place like you. Richly blessed with petroleum, limestone, precious stone, thick vegetation and beautiful landscape, a paradise on earth. So what is being referred to as a paradise on earth again? That is also Nigeria. That's still metaphor. That's another line. So line 1, 2, 3, line 3 is a metaphor. Line 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is also a metaphor. Now, a tourist favorite, that's also a metaphor, because it's directly comparing Nigeria to all of those. So it's still metaphor. Now, you only need to fight bribery and corruption. You know, I spoke about apostrophe. You only need to fight bribery and corruption. Who is fighting bribery? Can you fight bribery? Is bribery human? Does it have human attributes? So what do we call that figure of speech? Personification. Talking to bribery and corruption as if bribery and corruption can raise up your hand and slap someone. That is personification. You only need to fight bribery and corruption. Now, that shameless malignant disease. That shameless malignant disease. What figures of speech is that? Calling it shameless, giving it the attribute of a living thing. That is not metaphor. That is transferred epithet. We call it transferred epithet because it is only human being that can be shameless, that can have the ability to feel emotion. Shameless. Now, you don't call a disease shameless. We call it transferred epithet because you have transferred something, emotion of human being to non-living thing. You have transferred the emotion of human to non. So you have that shameless malignant, that transferred epithet to completely be a heaven on earth. So in this second poem, I have been able to identify 4 figures of speech. 4 figures of speech: apostrophe, metaphor, personification, and transferred epithet. That is 4. So my assignment to you today is this. Quite simple. Yeah, you can make it a classwork. You have to try to find out the figures of speech in the young virgin, the young old virgin. Now imagine that title, young old. When you use two contrasting words together, what do we call that? Oxymoron. So I've just been able to help you bring out the title, the figures of speech in the title alone. The young old virgin. So find out the figures of speech in the young old virgin and lucky old son. I need you to identify all the figures of speech, just like the way I highlighted it on the board for you when I was answering it. But the way I need you to say it is that you will write it like, if you're doing that young old virgin, say number 1, your title is the young old virgin. Old virgin. If you do it this way, you write it, that should be your title. Then the first figure of speech you identify is what? Oxymoron. So what line is the oxymoron? So it's in the title, young old virgin. So you go down, look at her, beautiful as a dancer. That's line 2, beautiful as a dancer. That is a simile. Then you write line 2. That's for you to say that you actually know what you're doing. That's the way I want you to do it. Please do that, and next class we'll do the correction. Have a nice day. God bless you. Stay safe and stay blessed.